Inside the cave, they saw massive crystals, each glowing in different colors. The largest and brightest one stood in the center of the cave. This was the rainbow crystal. However, the crystal was surrounded by magical puzzles and traps. Zeta used her fairy magic to solve the puzzles, while Fluffy used his agility to dodge the traps. Finally, they reached the rainbow crystal. Fluffy carefully took the crystal, thanked the dragon, and they left the cave. When they placed the crystal in the capsule, it instantly transformed into a magical spaceship. Fluffy and Zeta boarded the ship and embarked on a magical journey through the stars. When they arrived at the kingdom of the galaxy fairies, Fluffy was mesmerized by the sight. The kingdom was filled with glowing fairies, enchanted plants, and crystal towers floating in the sky. Zeta introduced Fluffy to the Queen and told her about his bravery. The Queen thanked Fluffy and gave him a star medal as a token of gratitude. However, Fluffy missed his home. Zeta promised to take him back. Fluffy bade farewell to the fairy world and returned to the starry forest in the spaceship. When he got back to the forest, his friends listened in awe to his adventures. He was no longer just dreamy Fluffy, but also brave star traveler Fluffy. And from that day on, every night as he looked up at the sky, he continued to dream of new adventures. Once upon a time, deep in the starry forest, there lived a curious and dreamy rabbit named Fluffy. This forest was a magical place where enchanted flowers glowed, fairies danced, and talking animals resided. Fluffy loved gazing at the star-filled sky and often dreamed of the mysteries of space. One night, Fluffy saw a bright light streaking across the sky. It was a magical meteor that fell into the heart of the forest. Curiosity piqued, Fluffy hopped towards the light and found a shimmering capsule adorned with intricate symbols. As Fluffy examined the capsule, he noticed a mysterious button. When he pressed it, the capsule suddenly opened, and a tiny, glowing fairy emerged. "Hello? I'm Zeta," said the fairy cheerfully. "I come from the kingdom of the galaxy fairies, but I need help to return to my world." Fluffy listened to Zeta's story with excitement. This was an adventure that could make his dreams come true. "How can I help you?" he asked. Zeta explained that the capsule was actually a spaceship that needed a special power source called the rainbow crystal to operate. This crystal was hidden in the enchanted cave deep within the starry forest. Fluffy and Zeta immediately set off to find it. As they ventured into the forest, they encountered the wise owl, Mr. Sage. Mr. Sage warned them about the magical creatures and tricky puzzles guarding the crystal. However, with Fluffy's bravery and Zeta's magical powers, he believed they could overcome all obstacles. When they reached the entrance of the cave, they were stopped by a gigantic crystal dragon. The dragon said, "Only those with the purest hearts may enter here." Fluffy told the dragon that they were there to help Zeta and had come with a pure heart. The dragon, sensing Fluffy's sincerity, allowed them to pass.